Tonight I'm sharing 5 short but chillingly real horror stories, pulled from the darkest corners of the internet that people still can't explain. Steel your nerves and watch till the very end, if you can. First, the whispering room. A young girl was tormented every night at precisely 3 a.m. by whispers that seemed to slither from the shadows of her bedroom. Her parents dismissed it as nightmares until one night she bravely hit record on her phone. When they played it back, their blood ran cold. Through the static, a deep, raspy man's voice was crystal clear. "I'm here." The police conducted a thorough search, tearing the house apart from attic to basement, but found nothing. The family moved, desperate for peace, but in their new home, in a new room, the whispers returned, a chilling reminder that they were never truly alone. Next, the elevator lady. A man was working late, the last soul in a silent office building. As he rode the elevator down, a sudden, unnatural cold filled the small space. The security CCTV footage is deeply unsettling. It shows him standing alone, staring intently at the polished steel doors, his face contorting in sheer terror. When the doors finally opened on the ground floor, he didn't just walk out. He scrambled, letting out a guttural scream. He swore to security that a lady with long, dark hair and no eyes was standing right behind him, her reflection visible in the doors. But the CCTV footage shows only him and the empty space he was so terrified of. Story 3, the photo that smiled. It was a perfectly normal family photo, taken in their cozy living room. A happy memory frozen in time. But when they looked at it later on their digital camera, they noticed something was wrong. Their young child, who they remembered being cheerful, wasn't smiling in the picture. But something else was. Peeking just over the edge of the couch in the deep shadow was a pale face with a grin far too wide to be human. The problem? They meticulously accounted for everyone. No one else was in the house when that photo was taken. The doors were locked. Then there's the vanishing girl. A man was driving down a deserted country road during a torrential downpour. He saw a lone teenage girl on the roadside, drenched and shivering, and pulled over to offer her a ride. She quietly gave him an address just a few miles away. The drive was silent, the only sound being the rhythmic slap of the windshield wipers. When he pulled up to the house and turned to tell her they'd arrived, she was gone. The back seat was empty, save for a small damp patch on the upholstery. Confused, he knocked on the door. An older woman answered. When he explained what happened, her face fell, not with surprise, but with a familiar grief. "You're not the first," she said softly. "My daughter died in a car accident 5 years ago, on this very same road." Finally, the door that knocked back. A young boy, full of harmless mischief, decided to play a prank. He ran up to his neighbor's front door, gave it a loud knock, and sprinted away to hide. He knew the house was empty. The family was on vacation for 2 weeks. But a moment after his knock, a heavy, deliberate knock echoed back from inside the empty house. The boy froze, his prank turning to pure dread. Later, the neighbor's security camera footage revealed the entire event. It showed the boy knocking and running. Then, a few seconds later, the front door slowly creaked open all by itself, revealing nothing but the pitch-black darkness within. Which of these stories will haunt your thoughts tonight? Tell me in the comments if you're still awake enough to type.